Hello and welcome back to the Mirrored Veil Tarot. Today we'll be reading for the sign of Libra. Libra will be reading for the week of 7/9 to 7/16. So July 9th through the 16th. Let's start by cleansing the cards and setting silent, mindful intentions. Okay, Libra, so I'll be reading for you and the person in your energy. We're going to see where you two are mirroring each other, where you have any synchronicities, and also where you two are not matching up. Okay, so let's see what's going on with you, Libra, for the week of July 9th through the 16th. All right, so at the heart of the matter for you is the Ace of Swords, to some big truth. Crossing you is the Ten of Cups. The root of the matter is judgment. So some kind of karma has come and upset your happy little life here. Some kind of truth. Recent past, King of Cups. So there was some withholding of love or affection. Crowning is the Chariot, moving on. Near future, 10 of Wands, burden. Heavy responsibility. Your role in this situation is the Knight of Wands, rushing in. Big passion. Your person in your energy is Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, a sense of FOMO. Hopes and fears, the Magician. Final outcome, the Three of Cups. Interesting, Libra. What are you doing? All right, bottom of the deck energy, Queen of Wands, so that's the undercurrent. All right, for your person, what's going on with them? Heart of the matter is the Queen of Pentacles. Crossing them is the Chariot. Okay. Root of the matter, the King of Swords. There's that cold, hard truth. Recent past, Eight of Wands. Quick, fast messages. Crowning them is the Three of Pentacles. Teamwork, sense of community. Near future, the Hierophant. Their role in the situation is the Lovers. Your role in this situation, there you are, can't. You are the Knight of Wands. Their hopes and fears. Oh, wow. The Ten of Swords. Final outcome. The Eight of Swords. All up in their heads about something while here you are having a good time. The card at the bottom of the deck for your person is the Fool. All right, so I think I can see what the cards are trying to tell us, but I could be surprised by the clarifier. So let's get into that. Let's get into the meat and potatoes and see what is actually going on with you, Libra, this week. Ugh. Yesterday I had to call out Virgo. Please tell me I don't have to call you out too. I don't enjoy calling motherfuckers out. And I'm a Libra. So make me proud, Libs. All right. Clarify the Ace of Swords with Justice, the Star card, and the Death card. Okay. Yeah, there's some karma going on. All right, clarify this Ten of Cups. Clarify the Ten of Cups with Page of Wands, the Lovers. Okay. Yeah, there's a big fight. This is your divine partner, your person and your energy. This is your divine partner. And it looks like you came in very kind of like juvenile, like almost like, I don't mean to, say that you're insincere, but it's like, okay, it's like that chance meeting, like you were coming out of something big, or you came out of something that felt like it was big, like it was a big deal, but you got over it really kind of quickly, but it still kind of left some residual, whatever. And, you were shopping the Walmart of singles, you were on you weren't on the legit dating websites, where you actually have to do like personality tests, whatever. You're just on there you put a picture and a profile up, and like everybody and anybody could do it. Your next door neighbor who's married with 5 kids could put himself out there, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's been a minute since I've been on a single site. But, like, you know what I mean? They're the ones that you, like, invest your time and your effort into, and sometimes money. And then there's the ones where, like, every Joe Schmo is on there, and, like, 5 years later, it's the same, like, deck of singles, Anyway, so you were on one of those, the Walmart of singles, the Temu of singles, and you met this person, and it was so fun, and you guys, you ended up like, it was one of those where it's like, yeah, we went out on a Thursday night and we just haven't been apart since type thing, and then it turns out that this person is actually fucking perfect for you. That's what you're in right now, and you weren't prepared for it. You weren't prepared to be into something heavy so fast. You weren't prepared. You didn't know that this was going to be your Ten of Cups. And you're still kind of wanting to play a little bit. There's like several different storylines that are coming through. But yeah, for the majority of, just to clarify, like, not every story is for every single Libra. Like, if this resonates with you, then it's for you. If it does not resonate for you, then it is not for you. Okay, but this is for a few of these Libras who you're in a committed relationship that you weren't prepared for it to actually be a committed relationship just yet. And something happened. There's a fight. There's a fight and there's some insincerity going on. All right. The root of the matter is judgment. So some kind of karma has come through. Yeah, you were looking forward to actually leading a very single life. And it's taken some strength for you to even look at this person as your divine partner. Like, there's this portion of you, and this is like the Libra dichotomy, right? There's this portion of you that recognizes that this person is your divine partner. You've been around enough to know that not everybody feels the way that this person feels. Like, they check all the boxes, and yet for some reason you're still kind of like not content. What is that about? Like, it's taking strength for you to be grateful for what this person is bringing for you. You need to get to the bottom of that. Okay, recent past is this King of Cups, and I'm feeling like that's you. Like, you do have, because you're Libra, you've got all of this love to give, and yet you're kind of being withholding. And it's almost like in a manipulative, narcissistic way, where it's like, well, the more I'm withholding, the more they give to me, you know, and you're really having fun with the stuff, you know? Like, you're enjoying the nice things. All right, clarify that with the Hanged Man, the Two of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so you guys have a great, healthy sex life. And you know that this has to progress. You can't just stay stuck in this, you know, well, just gimme, like a spoiled princess, a spoiled prince, you know. You can't keep taking advantage of your divine counterpart. Yeah, and crowning you is the Chariot. The universe is forcing you to move forward. Like, either, you know, you level up and start treating your divine counterpart like they're your divine counterpart, or, you know, shit starts getting uncomfortable. All right, clarify the Chariot with, Temperance, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is going to happen really quick. Like, either you start giving this person the love that they deserve, you know, because the universe has been waiting for you to level up. You know, they've been patiently waiting, like, come on, Libra, let's go. We've given you what you asked for. You were brokenhearted. You poured your heart out to the universe. The universe responded with rushing in. Your divine counterpart, it may have felt like you weren't ready for it, but the universe wouldn't give it to you if you weren't ready for it. You were. And you know exactly how to treat them. Stop treating them the way that you've been treated in the past. That doesn't make things fair. You know what makes things fair? Treating your divine counterpart the way that you want to be treated. That's what's fair. Okay. Yeah, and this change is coming hard and fast. And if you don't change the course of your actions right now, because that's what these cards all represent, okay? This is the energy for based off of the course of action that you're currently on. You are going to be faced with some heavy, heavy burdens. Will this person leave you? Will the fighting increase? Like, what's going to happen? Let's see. Let's clarify this 10 of Wands with, really, Libra, 7 of Cups, the 9 of Cups. Yeah. So either you're going to be shopping options or they're going to be shopping options. You know, living this party lifestyle, wishing that you had what you had. You've been here before. And, you know, you've been here before and it wasn't due to your actions, but now you're here due to your actions. You can change this. You steer the boat of your destiny. Okay? You get to choose. You're trying to fix it with sex. Your divine counterpart, yeah, good sex, it's great. They deserve your love too. How can you be more loving? Let's clarify this with Queen of Cups. I mean, come on. Four of Pentacles and the Devil. Yeah, you keep going down this road. You keep withholding the love that your divine counterpart deserves. You guys are going to be heading into a toxic relationship and fast. And you know what? Maybe that's the course that you and your divine counterpart have decided this is the lesson that you guys need to learn this go around. How to not let this go toxic, because you will regret it for the rest of your life. I said this to somebody yesterday. I said to Virgo, do you know how lucky you are to be in a timeline where you get to be with your divine partner, your lovers? A lot of people get Two of Cups, you know. Not everybody gets their lovers. Not every lifetime. It's not a guarantee. You actually have yours. And you're treating them poorly. Do better. All right. Your person is feeling left out in the cold. And as they should. Because you are being withholding. Clarify this with... They're thinking about moving on. Eight of Cups, King of Swords. They are really thinking about moving on. They've been here, done that. This is not their first rodeo. They're seeing the signs. They're feeling taken advantage of, Libra. And somehow in your twisted little Libra head, you think that this is karma, is you being the asshole. You don't have to be the asshole. This isn't what you deserve, is treating someone like trash. They're already giving you everything. Karma will come for you. Karma will bring you more of this and worse, because the universe has already given you your divine partner. Why would they give you, they can't give you anything better than that. That's top tier. That's top shelf, baby. All right. You're trying to manifest something here. Maybe you guys need to manifest a better attitude. Hopes and fears, the Magician, clarified by the Queen of Swords, the King of Wands, the Page of Swords. Yeah, you're doing some sneaky shit here. Please tell me you're not talking to somebody else. Flirting with disaster. That's what this feels like. That's exactly what this feels like. Are you flirting with disaster, Libra? Are some of you talking to other people for validation, for external validation, because you're lonely, or because you're bored, or because this feels too good to be true and you're going to sabotage it? Is that what it is? Is it they're not making you chase them? They're not making you feel like you're inferior, like they're actually putting you on the pedestal that you always wished that you could be on, and now that you have it, you're not interested in it because they didn't make you work for it, but you're making them work for it, and they're just like, why should I have to when I treat this person like a queen? And that's been the promise, right? Treat me like a queen, I'll treat you like a king. Treat me like a king, I'll treat you like a queen. And they're doing that. They're treating you like the queen that you are, the king that you are. And you're treating them like a freaking peasant. Shame on you. Yeah, final outcome, Three of Cups. Clarified by the Nine of Wands. The Ten of Swords. Queen of Wands. If you do not get control of this freight train now, you are coming into a world of hurt where you will spend the rest of your life taking inventory of what the hell went wrong with your perfect relationship, your Ken and Barbie relationship, the one that you guys don't have to fake on Instagram. You don't have to fake on Facebook because it was so legitimate from the start. You've been asking for a relationship where you didn't have to prove yourself to someone over and over again, and you have it, and you're throwing it away. Libra, stop. Take 1 second and look for the things that you can be grateful for so that you can have victory in the one area of your life that really matters. All Libras care about is being in a happy relationship. You don't have to bring on bad things in order to balance out all the good things that your partner. Just accept the good things. Just accept let yourself feel loved. All right, let's see what's going on with your person. Okay, heart of the matter for them is the Queen of Pentacles. Let's clarify that with Strength card, the Empress, and Judgment. Yeah, they've been manifesting you too. You two have been manifesting each other. And they really saw this as a relationship that, you know, was going to be prosperous, where you guys could like have a meeting of the minds, and like, you know, like if you had a brainchild type thing, like you're like, you know what, I want to start a business where I am making soap and face creams, and they're like, oh my gosh, I have a supplier for those things, or I know where we can get that in bulk and we can start doing this stuff. Babe, if that's what you want to do, let's do it. Like you have one of those. And it's taken a lot of hard work for your person to even be ready for you, because they've been through some crap. And there's that Chariot that's crossing them. Chariot that's crowning you. There's been a shift in your relationship. You know, they might have been like giving you everything that you wanted, everything that you needed. And then, you know, there just hasn't been a balance, and that's why the universe has come through and it's pushing this forward based off of everything that's happened. Clarify that by the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, it's been this slow-moving, steady energy. Your person has slowly and steadily shown that they are who they are, and they worked really hard to get to where they could even be open to having you as a life partner. They fought for that shit, and you're shitting all over it. All right, the root of the matter is this this King of Swords, this glaring truth, clarified by, yeah, Four of Wands, Seven of Swords. Yeah. They were building a happy life with you. Marriage, commitment, all of that. Everything that you've ever wanted. And here you are acting shady as fuck. And they're like, what the hell? You know, I put all this work in. They're waiting for what they're owed. Recent past. Eight of Wands. Fast ideas, fast communication, clarified by Ace of Swords, cold hard truth, Ace of Wands. There you are. Four of Cups. Where was that? Felt like it was down here. Yeah, where you're just being like ungrateful for shit. Yeah. Like they see that, you're really enjoying the sex part of that. But for some reason you like laugh at them when they try to get like mushy and cute and lovey-dovey with you. Like you're like, "Ugh, just give me the D, you know? Just take your clothes off." Like you're not that's not intimacy. I mean, that's just fucking. You can do that with anybody. This person, they want to make love to you. They'll do anything that you want. At least they were. Crowning them is the Three of Pentacles. Clarify that with clarified by Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. And Six of Cups. Queen of Wands. Yeah, I mean, you feel familiar to them, and you feel familiar to them because they're your divine counterpart. This is not your first rodeo. You guys fucked it up in the past. You guys have a chance to not fuck it up this time. Don't fuck it up. I mean, maybe that's why I should name this video, Don't Fuck It Up. I don't know. I don't know if YouTube will let me do that. I'm not sure. All right. Near future for your person, the Hierophant. That's the rules. Libra. They're feeling like you might be cheating on them. If you're with a fire sign, you need to watch out, because they will cheat on you just to get back at you. Like the last few Aries readings has all been about them trying to get their, trying to bring the karma. And karma's already coming. They have a lot of passion for you, but you're not going to be prepared for if this goes south, because you won't show this person the love that they deserve. This is going to end up scarring you for life. I promise you that. All right, your person's energy, the Lovers, clarified by Nine of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Two of Swords. They know that you're juggling them, whether you're juggling them with, because it doesn't feel like you're juggling them with another person. I do feel like you are trying to get some kind of external validation, whether that's like posting sexy pictures, like let's say your person has to go on a business trip or whatever, and they're not there to give you all the attention that you want when you want it. Let's say you wake up one morning and you're not feeling so pretty, or you're not feeling so handsome, and they're not there, and you try and get in touch with them and they're not talking to you the way that you want to be talked to. So you go online and you look for external validation to make you feel better, because your person isn't making you feel the way that you want to be feeling. That's not their fault. That's your fault. You make yourself feel that way. You have to be happy within your own skin. That's not your person's job to do that. But yeah, they feel like you might be juggling them. And they feel like you might be missing your single life because of the way that you're behaving. All right, and your role, yeah, you're just all about the D, You're all about getting them into bed, because that's when you feel most attractive. It's almost like you've equated sleeping with someone as external validation that you're attractive. And let me tell you, when it comes down to the deed, right? Looks rarely matter. Okay, so all it means is that you have the parts and they're working. What makes it special is the love. Okay? Clarify the King of Wands with, Five of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Swords. Something in you doesn't believe it feels like this is too good to be real. That's the part that you need to fix, is that it's almost like you feel like you're not worthy of it. Try and feel worthy. Fake it till you make it. Wake up in the morning, tell yourself, because you've been doing this. You did the work. You did the hard work. Like, you healed from the toxic relationships, and now you're playing the toxic partner. You don't want to do that. Don't be that person, because you know what that does. It does this. So their hopes and fears, they're kind of hoping that, like, there's a part of them, they've gotten to that point where they're like, man, I really wish that Libra would wake the fuck up, because when I go, they're going to be in a world of hurt. And they kind of hope that you would recognize that, but also they fear that for you because they love you. They don't want you to go through this, but you're gonna. If you don't stop this shit, start realizing that, you are worthy of good things. You don't have to go through this. And their hope and fear, it's not even for themselves, it's for you. All right, clarify this with, the High Priestess, the Star card, and the Knight of Swords. Like, cold, hard facts are going to come through. They know that you are their wish fulfillment. They wish that you would use your intuition, your higher knowledge, and see what you're doing. And once you see what you're doing, to stop the trajectory of the freight train that you are driving right now. All right, their final outcome, the Eight of Swords, denial, clarified by the Two of Wands, the World Cup, and the Magician. Yeah, they know what's coming just as well as you do now. They don't want a lifetime of looking back and realizing that there is something that could have been done and it wasn't done in enough time to save this. You have time to save this. This is a warning for you. This is a wake-up call for you. You do not want this burden, because this is one you won't be able to put down. This is one that will carry you, that you'll carry into every single relationship that you have. You'll always wonder, what if? You'll always wonder that. Libra, I love you. I get you. I do. I'm a Libra myself. And like this timeline is not for me, because it's not in my cards to have a divine partner this go around. It's in my cards to help you. And if I were you, I would go back to that piece of paper that I wrote when I was in the middle of a toxic relationship, and I would look at all the qualities of the person that I wanted to draw into my life when I was in my manifesting stage, and I would look, and you will see that everything you wrote down is everything that this person is. Everything. The universe has answered you. Send them a text message, quick. Tell them everything. Tell them. Like, my world is heavy without you. I love you. I'm so glad that the universe brought you to me, and I have been treating you terribly, and I will do better, because you are my divine partner. And I'm so grateful for you. Libra, Thank you so much for tuning in to the Mirrored Veil Tarot. I will see you again next week. Until then, please like, share, subscribe. Until then, stay blessed and show some gratitude to your person.